Hi, welcome back to Narrowboat Precious Jet. We're back at the boat. Not that we ever left the boat, but we are back here to do some more work. And this series we're going to do the rear cabin. Now, there are plans online and things you can look at, but me being me, I'm just going to build it the way I want to build it. It's going to be pretty much the same as every other boatman's cabin you see around. There ain't been much difference. The thing with boatman's cabins is when they built them, they used whatever board or planks they had available. So, and that's the reason why the boatmen used to paint them, because the wood was so crappy and it was just cheap wood. So the boatmen would then paint the boards and do the scumble glaze, which you see on a lot of boats now. Now, I'm not a particular fan of scumble glaze. I never have been. And well, I don't like it. But with modern boards now, I don't think you need to scumble glaze. If I wanted the wood effect, I'd just get really nice hard face ply or hardwood face ply or an oak face ply, and then I'd varnish it, make it look pretty and varnish it. But I'm just going to paint it. I think white is not a bad colour for a rear boatman's cabin, so that's what we're going to do. I don't know how much we'll get done this week, but we'll make a start. I haven't got any of the boards or anything yet. I've not even cleared out the rear cabin. Well, I tell a lie, I've made a start, and I'm going to show you in a minute because the rear cabin is a mess. I've got the floors up, I've got everything out, and I'm just going to go through and sort out what I've got and what I need. Sort out what I need, I'm going to need to buy clamps and stuff. So once I've done that and worked out what I need and what boards I need to get, I'm going to go to the shop and buy some, and then we'll just come and start chopping up boards and nailing them in. Well, not quite, but you'll see. So that's what the rear cabin looks like at the moment. I've got the floors up down here, and I've got all my bits all laid out, spread out. I've got a tyre off my motorbike there, which is going to go. I've got my motorbike closed there, all my old batteries and my brewing gear here. That's still got beer in, which is quite nice. Yeah, so this is all going to go. And then in this area here, roughly up to where the board runs there, that's going to be the boatman's cabin. So that's going to be the bed box on that side. On this side along here, along the wall there, there's going to be a bench. And then I'm going to put a bit more of a bulkhead in here, just to bring that out a little bit. Some dick in the background with horns. It always happens when you start to record, doesn't it? Anyway, so that's the plan. And then the bed will come right the way up to here. In this corner here, there'll be like a little shelving unit and open shelves, which you'll access from the bed area that side. And at the top, there'll probably be a little opening here to chuck stuff in, bits and bobs like your phone and bits and bobs like that. And in there somewhere as well at the top here, this will have a charging station for your phone and whatever, and the cameras. This side will be fairly open. There might be a small board down here, like an access panel or something, with a drawer at the top here. At the top, sorry, let me put it up. A little drawer at the top, what they used to call a ticket drawer. I might still do that. In this corner here, I've got the log burner there at the moment. That's the old log burner out of the boat. I'm going to have, I think, a diesel burner in the back of the boat, because the log burners, they're very dirty, and they're very not smelly, but they're very dirty and time consuming. You have to keep logs and coal, and although I've got coal in the front, in the back of the boat, I think it's just going to be easier to have a diesel heater and then just light it, and it will keep the back of the boat nice and snug, and I'm going to worry about, you know, doing it overnight or putting coal on overnight and it'll be warm in the morning and blah de blah de blah. If I can get one with a back boiler, that'll be even better. If I can't, so be it, because once I've lit it, then the back boiler can heat the hot water, and the hot water tank is under there. So yeah, there'll be a bed box here, and then a cupboard next to it, the old crumb drawer or the old drop down table with the crumb drawer. Yeah, so that's the plan anyway. Right, let's have a tidy up. Right, now that would have been a brilliant way to cut the wood. That's as sketchy as flippers. So I don't think we'll do that anymore. Good idea, didn't work. Two or three people it'd have been ideal, but on your own it's sketchy. Okay, let's try and do it a different way. Okay. Right, so where are we up to now? Back of the cabin hasn't changed a massive amount. I've got one piece cut. I've got another piece behind me cut. I've done a few jobs in here as well, just to make things easier for me and a lot less noisy for people around. As in, I've reinforced the floor here. Oh, look, I think I've trodden in some sealer, look, because it must be on my shoes somewhere. Okay, never mind. That is on my shoes. I'm leaving a little white dot. There it is, look. There it is. There, little bastard. Hang on. Come here, you little bastard. Oh. Okay, try not to do that again. Right, so where did I say? So on the back here I've put a little bead to stop the floor sliding. And I've put another reinforcement piece just there, look, just to stop the floor, because this floor bounces a bit, and also so does this laying piece. This bounced as well, so when you walked on it, it was quite spongy, and now it's rock solid. So that's that done. Got that piece cut. I've got loads of these 2 inch or 2.5 inch, I thought 2 1/4 inch, I think they actually are. The exact is 2 1/4 inch pieces cut. You'll see what they're going to be used for in a minute. You saw me cut them earlier. The other piece of wood I've cut is there, look, that's going at the back here, and there'll be another piece I'm going to cut in the middle in a minute. But so that's where I've got so far. Rome wasn't built in a day, so we're going to take our time and get things done slowly. Now I don't know whether you can see, there's a line on the floor there, not this line, this is the cut, but next to it there's another line there. That's going to be, can you see it, can you see it? There, you can see it now. Okay, that's going to be the line of the bench, the side bed, or the side bench for sitting on, and that's what this is the start of here. That's what that is. So that's where I've got to today. Because I'm still living in the boat and working in the boat, I've now got to tidy up. This is why I had to do the floor today and put that back in, because if I didn't, when I come back in the morning when it's dark, you know what's happening, don't you? You guarantee I'm going to fall down the hole. So there, that's that done for now. Insulation. Ignore the mess, I'm just halfway through working. So what I've done is, obviously you can see, I've cut the insulation to the shape of the holes I've got. And then, because it's quite messy when you cut insulation, it is quite messy, even if you use a Stanley knife it's messy. I've just got some silver tape and just taped up the edge of the insulation boards, just so that once I start tidying up and cleaning up the back of the boat, I won't get any more of these little bloody foam beads. Little crappy bits, look. I won't get any more of them floating around the boat once I've had a tidy up. I've still got to get, I've ordered it, just waiting for it to be delivered, the installation board to go down there. I'll probably do the same with them. If I've got enough tape, I'll tape up the edges. I'm probably going to order some more tape. It means you don't get a perfect fit, look, but that's okay, you know, that's all right. This will get covered up with a bit of board, and then obviously the seat will be on top of that, or the bench, the side bench will be on top of that. Still got to do that. Still got to do the backboard. I've still got to do shit tons. So, but that's how I'm doing at the moment. Back of the boat's a mess. what I've been doing is, I haven't got one here to show you. Oh, I have. For that one there, what I did was basically cut out a cardboard template, and then went out, cut my board, come back in, trim my board up a little bit more, because obviously the cardboard template ain't perfect. Trim my board up a little bit more, then when I'm happy with the fit, taped it up, and that just slots in. Look, nice comfy tight fit, nice tight fit. And like I said, when I put a board on top of this and screw it down and block it all in, you won't see it. It will look nice and neat. But there you go. Right, in the back of the boat, going to seal that up. I've cut it, I've used some phenolic ply. I figured it's going to be quite wet at the back of the boat here. Well, I'm hoping it won't be wet at the back of the boat, but with us fishing out, you know, the weed hatch and stuff, I thought it'd be nice if we had something that I could wipe clean. Hence the back of this, the smooth bit is facing the weed hatch, and then I'll seal this against this bottom edge here. I'll seal against the boat. I may even sit it on a little bit of sealer, maybe, I don't know, because it might be a case of, oh, it's in, right, screw it in quick, you know what I mean. So we'll see. How about that? How's that look? Ooh, strange. Okay, I might knock you and shake you a little bit, but we'll see. Right, now ideally the back of the boat would be empty and I'd this would just slide in, but as it is, it's not empty, and I've got loads of junk around, and half the floor's in, and all the other crap that goes with fitting the bloody boat out. Let's see how that looks now. Yeah, see, again, looks a little bit tight on the bottom here, look. It's just a little bit tight there. There's going to be a gap under here to the back of the boat anyway, because any water that collects that side I want to go down into here, because I don't know if I showed you, I sealed this off, look. So that's there's a bit of a coffer down there now, and that just sits water in there. So that's a bit tight. Where's it tight? I think it's just tight on the welds actually. I might be able to get around that. Right, let's have a bit of a fiddle. Stand by. Clean your face. Oh, that makes good. A little dot there, look. Never mind, what's on it? Can't see nothing on it. Never mind. Right. Give it another wipe because it's looking a bit crappy. There, how's that? Oh, is that better? No, just as bad. Oh, there must be a mark on it somewhere. Ah, rubbish. Right. It's in. Just need screwing up now and trimming. But that's in. What I'll probably do is put where the posts are here, look, if you can see in the back here, look, where these are now. I'll put a bit of filler in there, not filler, but a filler sealer. And then what I'll do is I'll pocket screw these off from this side. A couple of pocket screws, same that side, a couple of pocket screws. And jobs are good on, I think. I'm not going to seal against the bottom here. I don't think there's any point because there's water. I want the water to, any water that's at the back there, I want to come down and, like I said, go into here. So I don't mind the fact there's water there, so that's okay. I think now then, oh, that'll be my phone. Back in a minute. Right, just had a message on Facebook that Lumpy, Paul Lumsden, I'll put a link up here somewhere. His boat's come adrift and it's at Hawkesbury Junction, and that's only just up the road from where I am. So got a bit of a survival kit to try and get his boat back in and pinned in properly. So we're on our way now up to help Lumpy. Here's a lovely Greyhound pub and the bridge. Let's go and see if we can find Lumpy's boat. So here's Wee May. You can see here where the pins have been pulled out a couple of times already. Look, there's one there, and somebody's hammered the pin in over there. That's loose as well. Let's have a look at the back. I've got a couple of spare pins with me, so let's have a look here. Normally when they're hammered in right against the Armco here, yeah, you can see it's come out there, it's been hammered in there, it's been hammered in here, it's come out a few times. So let's try and hammer her in a bit harder. The ground is quite soft here, so just wondering whether to move back slightly or to leave it here and hammer it in. I've got a couple of extra pins. I could put a pin at the front and a pin at the back and have one pin, two pins, tied it triangle. Same at the back, two pins tied with a triangle. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, I did say to Lumpy if need be I'd move it round the corner, but I don't think I'm going to get it round the corner. Yeah, there's a lot of boats around there. There's space for one boat, but it's getting it round, that's the issue. But it's fine here. If we can put it in nice and tight, it'll be fine. So the ground up by the path seems alright. That seems quite firm. So once I've banged a couple more pins in, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. We'll see how we get on. Right, hopefully that will make things better. So there's a pin there and a pin there. Excuse me. So nice triangle there, so it gets it both ways. There's Wee May. Hello, Wee May. And then there is two pins here as well. I think this one I'm going to hammer in a bit more because it is sticking up a little bit. Put a bit of tape around it or something. You can see the other peg just there, look. Okay, so hopefully, push my glasses back on. Hopefully that should hold it. As I say, this one I'm going to hammer in a bit more and put a bit of ticket around it so people can see it without tripping over it. So, right, stand by. Right, so where are we up to? Don't think I've shown you a great deal of work. I've just been out to do Lumpy's boat, as you've probably seen. I've probably shown you a little bit. International Boat Rescue. Right, so this is where we're up to so far with the Boatman's cabin. The bench is half in, kind of. I've put new backing boards up. They're nice and solid. Got a piece to go on the back there as well. That's nice. These are all stuck in with pocket holes. Can you see one up there? Yeah, there you go, kind of. Looks a bit rough because I haven't sanded around the edges, but it doesn't matter. It'll sand nicely when I paint it. So, and they're all screwed into the floorboards as well, look, with pocket screws. Yeah, so it's getting there. It is getting there. I've got to make the back piece here and a little unit there. The rear board's on, that's gone in, you've seen that. That's gone in as well with pocket screws the same. And you can see the pocket screws there, look. Yeah, so it's getting there. It is getting there. Yeah, this side's a mess still though. But you know, things will change. I was chatting with Yvonne and we were saying how much space is going to be under there for storage. It's going to be massive. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split that compartment into two and have them both about this size, and that'll make it easier because then I can fit like a little drawer or something on the front, some sort of drawer system to pull out to get into stuff easier. I haven't fully decided yet. The top piece, I've recessed these down, look, so that's recessed down by 18mm. 18mm is the size of the board I'm going to use on top. Anything that's non-structural, like the front of the drawers, the face of the drawers, that's just going to be 12mm ply. The bit you sit on or lay on, because this would be like a day bed, bench come day bed, that's all going to be 18mm. Yeah, so it's getting there. I think what I'll do is the top pieces here I won't have on hinges, I'll just have them so you can lift them out. Yeah, because if you're going to have drawers inside, then you don't need to have them on hinges on top, do you? So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to show you for now. I think I'll end the video here and give me time to edit and stuff. So yeah, it's not too bad, is it? It's getting there slowly. It's getting there slowly. Slowly, slowly. Right. Just wait for that bastard in the helicopter to go over. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'll end the video here. I've done a bit of work in the boat. I'm not going to rush with stuff. When I did the other bits in the front of the boat before we went out cruising last year, I kind of rushed stuff and rushed to get stuff finished, and I didn't do a proper job. In the back here, I'm going to try and do a proper job. Famous last words. So you've seen what I'm up to so far. All looks good. It's getting there, that's all I'll say. It's getting there slowly. I am enjoying doing the work. Not enjoying so much making the videos, as you've probably noticed. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure whether I'm going to continue making videos yet. I'll probably, well, not on a regular basis anyway. I think I'll pop up the odd video now and again, but I'm finding it very hard to get motivated to make regular videos. It might just be a phase I'm going through. It might just be that I've come to the end of this YouTube lark, whatever, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, there's a button specifically for that, and if you're not subscribed, if you would, that'd be fantastic, and all the other malarkey that goes with it, perfect. Apart from that, I'll see you when I see you. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you on the next video, unless I see you through a window. Who knows? See you soon.